And to anyone joining on this new video that is not on the stream, hi, welcome to the first episode of Volume 3 Redemption of the last Recode of .hack. We just finished Volume 2, so we are getting into Volume 3. How do you transform the safe? Fuck, I just read the email on how to transform the safe. Do I have to click new game? New game, convert from volume to cheat mode? Cheat mode? This mode is recommended for players who play .hack GU or for those who only want to enjoy the story at the start of the game. Levels, weapons, skill levels, and affection will be maxed out for Haseon and his allies. You will begin with the best equipment, you will have the maximum amount of GP and Chim Spheres, you will have a large stock of healing and other useful items. As such, is not recommended for first-time players. Also, cheat mode will not remain active if you carry over your data. No. I mean, good that isn't here. I mean, if you just want to experience the story, it's a cool thing to have. And I'm pretty sure I saw that both on Volume 1 and Volume 2. And I went like, cheat mode, that sounds fun. But no. I haven't put 31 hours of my life into this for me to not use the save file of Volume 2. You will be unable to continue any unfinished quests from Volume 2. Yes. Again, not doing 100% run. You will receive a bonus for converting .hack Volume 2 Reminis clear data. If your inventory is full, items will be stored in your guild storage. The following list displays Demon Bat Horn, Maiden's Hair, Body Butterfly, Mind Butterfly, bonus GP. That was interesting. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, this track is really good too. This track is fucking amazing. Oh, why are you doing this to me, .hack? You didn't get it from the song is about that girl called Aina. Also, we're not going to play a lot of Volume 3, and I'm really sorry that it will be just a 30 minutes video introduction to Volume 3. Wasn't expecting to finish Volume 2 today.
そのためには病気を治さないとな。
そしたらザ・ワールドだけじゃなくってリアルでもずっと一緒だね。
昔、ここには女神の像があった。
From the previous anime.
ザ・ワールドに増します神だよ。
じゃあ女神様にアイナの病気が治るように。
When we finish the Son of the Enders anime, I might do a .hack anime watch party on Discord. God, I love that bell sound.
Aura.
That should have an interrogation mark.
Key of the Twilight. 究極 AI モルガナ因子。そして ハロルド・ヒューイック。一体どんな旋律を奏でれば眠り姫は目を覚ますんだい？アイナ。ただのアバターのデータドレインではお前に取り付いたアイダを駆除できなかった。お前の傷は深すぎた。そして
Sorry, I'm not talking a lot. I want you to hear the voice acting, so I don't want to talk over it. Do you have to say, I really find it super interesting that we always see Dodhag from
そうだ。
inside the game or at most inside the computer. We usually don't see real
貴
life.
様は
Like
俺
we
のアイ
don't
ナを
tend
手
to
にか
see
けた。
anything outside the computer.
そうだ。妹を未帰還者にしたのは俺だ。もう少しだけおとなしくしていてくれ。だからもう少しだ。ハセオ、もう時間がない。俺はもうアイダに。
See, in this moment on the movie, because they did make a movie of the 3 volumes.
黄昏の碑文か。
This moment on the movie is a lot more intense because the animation is better. It's not just like
ネッ
in-game
トゲーム
animation.
ザ・ワールド・リビジョン2。今やそこは他のプレイヤーを餌食にする PC、 すなわち PK たちの横行する無法地帯となっていた。死の恐怖の称号を持つ PC ハセオは意識不明に陥ったシノを救うため、
This summary saved my life so hard because I mean I never played Volume 2 and I didn't understand most of what Volume 2 was when I watched the Japanese gameplay. So this summary was my only source of actual information about Volume 2 back
ア
in
イダ
the
を
day.
活性化させる結果となってしまう。アイダを駆逐できるのは未知の力アバターを操るハセオたち非分使いだけである。彼は壁星球の王天狼の表変した理由がアイダにあると突き止め、かつてのチャンピオンであるヨーコーと共にアリーナへと挑む。幾多の戦いを経てさらなる強さを身につけていくハセオ。しかしまるでその代償のようにヨーコーが意識不明に陥ってしまう。ヨーコーの残した助言からエンデュランスの力を借り、ついに天狼を倒すことに成功するハセオ。だが以前撃破したはずのトライエッジの復活によってますます謎は深まっていく。
They cannot play gentle hands.
そ
I'm
んな中
on the edge of fucking crying again.
月の木2番隊隊長榊が
They always
突
do
如反
this.
乱を起こしギルド本部を占拠する。アイダによって人の意識が歪められた玉座の前でハセオは月の木の少女アトリと戦い、彼女をアイダから解放する。その後逃亡する
The fact
榊
that
を追い
fucking
詰
Sakaki is
撃破
just a
したハセオは
corrupted teenager makes him even worse, and I still want to punch
め
the
彼の
fuck
後
out
ろ
of
で
him.
手を引いていた真の黒幕の正体を知る。
Because something tells me that he's the
オーバン
fucking bully of the school. Like he's a
かつて
walking piece of
ハ
shit
セオが所
before
属
getting
していた
corrupted.
伝説のギルド黄昏の旅団のマスター。そしてハセオの戦いを ここまで導いてきた人物であった。しかし隠されていた彼の左腕があらわになった時、ハセオは全てを悟る。シノを襲った PK、 トライエッジの真の正体は彼だったのだ。
The thing is that Kita was the one that data drained Haseo. But Oban was the one that killed Shino. So Oban killed Shino. Well, killed Shino's character and put her in a coma. And then Kita spawned and fucking almost killed Haseo in the real life.
もっと強くなれ、ハセオ。
俺はシノを PK して意識不明にしたトライエッジを追って PKK になった。はじめはあの時現れたあいつがトライエッジだと思い込んでいた。
Thank you for the summary of what I just said.
でもシノを PK したのは
I said exactly what you're saying right now.
トライエッジの正体はオーバンだった。オーバンのあの左腕にはトライエッジの間が封じられていた。シノを手にかけ全てを知った上で俺をいいように操っていたんだ。初めて会った時からあんたは俺を利用しようとしていたのか。
I was going to say, why am I so sleepy? But
俺は
it's been a long day and it's almost 10 p.m. So no fucking wonder I am sleepy.
強くなれだと。俺に一体どうしろと。あんたの目的は何だ。
I also slept only for 3 hours, so
オーバン、俺は逃げねえ。
I'm running on fumes today.
そして決着は必
And
ず
it's
つけ
not
て。
like tonight I'm going to sleep a lot more. I'm gonna probably sleep just 3 more hours. The good fucking news is that Monday is a bank holiday in here, so I can take Monday off and get some
ア
rest.
イダをその身に宿しながら、なぜ CC 社の私の保護を拒む。なぜザ・ワールド全体を危機にさらすような真似をする。すでにアイダはザ・ワールドの外部に拡散した可能性が高い。アイダが人の感情を増幅するとすれば、それはまるで宗教指導者や独裁者のように民衆を扇動す
Or a
る。
really annoying teenager
パニックは抑えられない。
called Sakaki.
なんだ。
PC 面やあなたの知識のヘビへのアクセス権限が
Oh,
ただいまをもって停止されました。
何？
and there are the admins. You got mail. Oh, we got the title demo, which is super spoilery, and we are not going to watch right now. Let's see what is still new in here. Is there something new on volume 1 or 2? What is new? Is it the title demo? Is it the fucking title demo? It's still marketed as new. No. Thank you. I want you all to enjoy the story. The summary of the next episode that we got on the ending of 2 was already a bit spoilery for what it's to come, so I don't want you to see the title demo and get even more spoilers. Let's just start with the fun stuff. Let's start with the fan art. Only 2 threads, but hey, something. I love how it has the early Yuri manga style. Like it has that weird feel to it. Hello, it's Rainbow Ruriko. Today I drew Matsu and Hiragi from Moontree. They are both so cool. But my favorite is the Guildmaster Silkawa. He's so young. I tried using some of CG to touch up the pictures this time. What do you think? Is that what you had to say about him? Don't you mean too young? Really, Ruriko? Gears turning. These pictures are sort of surreal. Wow, that really is CG. You can really tell that it was drawn by computer, especially the hair and the skin. Can't you though? Can't you though? Can't you? It looks handmade. It looks like, especially on the red hair, it looks like they used crayon. It doesn't look like it was made with computer. Fuck, not even the line art. The line art looks like ball pen. The eyes looks like marker. The skin and the hair looks like crayon. The only thing that kinda looks computer-ish is the white stroke around the characters. And seeing that the blue bleeds on top of that, I don't think it is. It looks handmade. Maybe it's a filter on top of it, and that's what they call CG. But it looks handmade. It doesn't look like computer generated. Swimming in the sea. Seaweed salad. That's a hell of a name. That's a really cool fan art. That's the really fun fan art. Hello, I was admiring the beautiful oceans of the world recently and I began thinking that swimsuits equipment with special graphics would make for really fun to go swimming in the ocean. I wanna go play in those gorgeous seas. This picture came from all that daydreaming. Hello, going to the beach is really the best part of the summer, isn't it? And you made surfing on a Leviathan look really fun. That Carry beach ball is so cute, but it looks like kind of like a severed head. Yeah, it kinda does. Swimming at the beach, huh? Haven't even been to a real one in years. Wow, when I look at that picture, I really feel like I was jumping into the ocean. That's a great picture, it's really cute. You get the sense for the guild members' personality just by looking at them. There seem to be a lot of requests for swimsuit costumes and swimming, so hopefully they would make it into the game. They don't. Spoiler, they don't. They don't make it into the game, and it's not on the PSP game. They don't. God damn it. But then the PKs would wear swimsuits to... That picture's like a breath of fresh air. It really does make me want to take a trip to the beach. It's weird because they are complaining that they don't have the swimming capacity and they don't have swimsuits. But we know that on the... Never remember... Dot Hack Twilight. Legend of the Twilight? Yeah, in Legend of the Twilight, they have a beach episode where they have swimsuits and they swim. So... And both these forum posts and Legend of the Twilight are equally as canon. So I don't know Maybe it's because it's the world R1. It's Legend of the Twilight might be R1, yeah. Yeah, because it's after Hita and Black Rose, but it's before the World R2, so it might be the World R1. I have to rewatch all that. I have to rewatch / reread all that. I do have the Legend of the Twilight Volume 1 and Volume 2 mangas. I might read those. Pictures like a breath of fresh air. It does really make me want to take a trip to the beach. That reminds me of the time I went swimming in the ocean and swallowed some salt water. I don't think my player character would do that. At least I think not. The world is awfully realistic after all. Make sure to invite me. Swimsuits, I love the beach. I love that you started with swimsuits. I sink like a rock though. That's really pretty pictures, so they are so cute. I might just fall for them, lol. If they do add swimsuits, I hope they also add that float and the carry beach ball. Isn't summer great? I love how blue the ocean is. But the carry beach ball is probably my personal favorite. I love how everyone loved the carry beach ball. Except that person that said like it looks like a severed head, which it does. Everybody could just beat the crap out of it together. No, wait. About that boy riding the Leviathan. No, never mind. Yeah, I love the ocean, and I know those guild members well. I just thought of this now, but don't you think the Leviathan wouldn't really be able to swim at all? Kudara, yeah, I know about that boy riding the Leviathan. I wanted to mention him first. Swimming, huh? That's a fun picture, but surfing on the waves on a Leviathan, I hope they do make that a feel like this. Curry tastes best mild? Did you just... Oh my fucking god. He did say curry tastes best mild. I want to fucking punch you to the moon. Curry needs to be spicy. Curry needs to have strong flavors. What do you mean mild? Fucking coward? You're riding on a Leviathan but you like non-spicy curry? Fuck off. Thanks for all the replies. Doing a Rengeki on a carry ball would be fun. I was worried people might be misunderstanding sweet curry, so I drew this picture to restore his reputation. He's a funny person. Oh, his name... Okay, his name is Sweet Curry. Huh. I still don't like you, and unless you prove to me that you can eat spicy curry, I... Like, all the power to you if you like sweet curry better than non-spicy, but if your fucking name has curry in the name... Huh. You can say that you don't like spice, but you can... That's like someone coming to me and telling me, you know what? Coffee's better lukewarm. That's the perfect temperature to drink coffee. Fuck off. It's not. You might tell me that you like lukewarm coffee and I will think that you're a psychopath. But saying that you like it and saying that it's better are two completely different things. Please allow me to apply suntan lotion. Hehehe. Also, I know strongly demand the lotion rubbing feature. You bunch of perverts. That's why we don't have nice things. The ocean's pretty, but those two girls are really good. I've always thought that Seaweed Salad's picture had such lively characters in them, ever since I first saw one, but I never replied about once until now, so hi there, he's my first reply. A beach event would be great. I've always wanted to try swimming in those beautiful oceans. Final Fantasy XIV has multiple beach events and like fucking swimsuits. You have swimming. There is surfing even, I think. Fishing in the ocean. There is multiple like beach related stuff that I still haven't tried because I haven't gone far enough into the story to see it. Also, the carry beach ball option is too great. I'm getting jealous just thinking about people going swimming in an ocean that beautiful. I haven't gone swimming lately because of salt water getting in my eyes. Googles don't even work sometimes. I wouldn't have to worry about that in a game, but I guess it wouldn't help the real me beat the hits. Nope, it wouldn't. Summer is like that. Rumors. Only one thread. I will be okay, right? Is it really true that you go into a coma when you see black dots? I just saw them. They were in an area in the world. They suddenly bubbled up and I opened a treasure box. The item I got was creepy, so I threw it away. Right now, nothing is weird or nothing is happening to my PC or myself, but that doesn't seem necessarily like nothing is going to happen. I'm really worried. I'm assuming that that's a typo or that the character doesn't speak English as a first language. Someone please help me. And seeing that it's the only typo, I'm leaning more to typo. You saw the black dots too, Sagittarius? There have been a lot more reports of them lately. I guess they really aren't just a rumor, but you are on the rumor forums. I think it's unlikely that the black dots themselves are a rumor, but the comas probably are. I think that's just a rumor that has grown and mutated out of control. There was a story up on the world forums about someone who'd fought the black dots and apparently gone into a coma. Therefore, I don't think you can say things like this to guarantee this issue. O-parts. Now that there are more sightings of the black dots, we can just write them off as a bunch of gossip. But the coma stories are still a mystery. Just why are there so many rumors that you will go comatose if you see or touch the black dots? I've only heard the rumor of the black dots causing the comas in the world. In other online games, rumors that you will see the future or see into an afterlife are much more common. They are not something that would harm a witness or a person who touched it, as it's the case in the world. Do you think there's something in all that to help us solve this riddle? It's funny how fucking Sword Art Online is getting so much content. And Log Horizon being the better Sword Art Online, because let's be fucking honest, Log Horizon is better. Has barely gotten any content at all, which is a shame because I love Log Horizon. And Jod Hack, which is the much better Log Horizon or Sword Art Online, is getting little to nothing. It's a goddamn shame that Sword Art Online, being as cheap as it is getting all the fucking spotlight and getting a game a year for something that is not that good. I think it's because we had incidents just like that in the world, causing people to reflect on the subject, looking at the panic over the people going into comas 7 years ago, and reports of comas from the fuss with the moon tree lately. 7 years ago. So that's from the anime show. Now the question is that from the Haseo anime or is that from the IMOQ timeline? I need to rewatch the animes and look the dates up to remember what the fuck is going on. I think it's the story of this kind of personal damage and the ease of imagining more cases of it that has linked the black dots to comas together. Golden Jets. I saw that thread too. I think that post sounded a bit too real to call it just a rumor, but it did seem a little shy of being believable too. Sagittarius, if nothing happened yet, then I think you will be okay. Please report if something strange happens. I will do what I can. I think Golden Jet is Pyros the Third. Online car navigation system, Goran. Just got into a huge accident. I had the car in auto drive on the freeway when suddenly the car changed directions 180 degrees and started driving into oncoming traffic. I made it about 20 kilometers with a crazy movie stuntman driving skills, broke through the bar, an automatic toll booth, and finally ran into some roadside shrubbery. My dearest Ferrari, the car face is completely ruined, and her gorgeous skin, red as an apple, has a scar that makes me avert my eyes. Please stop fucking your car. According to my passenger, I was screaming, "Ah, crap! Ee!" in a huge voice the whole time. I certainly don't have any recollection of that myself. A police investigation revealed that my online navigation was the cause of the accident. I'm currently seeing if I can get the manufacturer to pay for the repairs of my Ferrari. An accident? Huh. Are you okay? No injuries? Ferrari? You mean one of those super high-class cars? What a shame. I really hope you get them to pay for the damages. I'm fine, no injuries. I learned how well they are making the airbags these days. Not that I wanted to. Just saw something shocking on the news. The car navigator I have is being called a defective model, and they are saying it's going to be recalled. If they started recalling it a little sooner, I might have lost my dear Ferrari. Just that Ferrari, the model was a 622 anniversary, and I just bought it last month. I can still count the number of times I actually got to drive it. I won't rest until I get them to pay for the damages. Just went and read the news. That's really too bad. You might get compensated, but I'm not sure that you will get enough to cover all your losses. The Ferrari 622 anniversary model was a premium model, right? I heard only 20 of those cars got released, and only in Japan 11 years ago. And only in Japan. Okay. The market price for them is like 60 million now. A million or two is understandable, but I've never heard of anybody getting compensated for 60 million. So, sure, you can just call this bad luck and leave it alone. 60 million? Is that how much Ferrari goes for? Man, Goran, I didn't know you were so loaded. Not for 60 million, he can. The manufacturer is completely at fault here, so I'm sure you will get compensated. I'm sure they will cover the repairs to an extent and maybe give him compensation, but I don't think they will give him 60 million. Also, they go for 60 million now, so I don't think Goran got it for 60 million back then. Fuck, I never checked my game of Crimson Barces. I changed versions without checking the game. Version up. I love the version up. It's like bird up, but with Crimson Barces version. They finally gave Crimson Barces a version update. I'm excited about whatever the new system changes are. Please post here about the changes or the new cards. I played the new version. Let me try to explain as simple as I can. First of all, people who played the old version can register in the new rankings until they play the new one. Apparently they are redoing them because the rules are different. As rumor, there are new cards. Here are the ones that I got. Number 111, I'm not your pupil. Miracle. There's a new system called Delta Combo. Delta Combos are cause effect like junction abilities, increase AP, etc. based on the combination of cards you construct your deck with. I'm not sure what combinations cause them right now, but I've gotten Delta Combos with the following deck. Miracle, Aurora Gaze, Treasonous Self, Sakisaka Twilight Brigade. It doesn't seem to be based on trinities. The effect of the combo, by the way, was to give my units +2 cost in all battles. So they just made a synergy system. It's the same game, but with a synergy system in between the cards now. Well, thanks for the report. I'm excited about the new cards. Of course, I still can play the new version. These Delta combos seem pretty dangerous. If they can upset the cost of battles, then I think combinations are going to become really powerful. Just remember that as long as you have your own Delta combos together, you will be fine. I bet there will be a lot of different combinations to choose from. I guess I panicked a little. I just got a little worried because it's a new system. I'll see if I can find some strong combinations. I'll report this since it looks like nobody else is going to. The new general cards have something like a junction ability. The one I got hands is Hiragi Moontree. The ability adds up +1 HP on every turn after the 5th, so it seems geared towards wait out decks. The new cards seem to be stronger in general. I need to get some soon. Huh. Version up. About post-version update decks. After the version update, I blew the dust of my old deck and got instantly creamed by some. Please don't say got instantly creamed, Bad Rice. Please never say those words again. Jesus. By some deck full of new cards. Hello, this is Bad Rice. I like to claim some glorious victories myself, so I thought that I would start a thread to post the current popular decks and counters from them. Please share your info. You're losing because you don't understand the new systems. Even the old cards can activate Delta combos. The compatibility of the cards in your deck and your own skill at deck construction are what really decides who wins or loses. It's already 10 p.m. I just noticed that I have been reading this for half an hour, so I will finish reading. I'm sorry that I'm not playing the game. I will finish reading and call it a night. But before you whine, you should look over how your deck is built and try to grasp the new system. Bad Rise. By the way, since Bad Rise will probably feel bad about what he's done, let me post a few decks that are getting popular. Here's the first one. This is a deck based around a new general that will bat the second ceiling of the enemy attacks for wins by decision. Masquerade Ball, Flame Guardian, Coppelius Repose, Bold Trifle. The only one that I know is fucking Bold Trifle. All the other ones? No fucking idea. Those are all new cards to me. This deck is good against decks with high HP but low AP. This deck is bad against decks with low AP but lots of troublesome double attacks. Unfortunately, this doesn't cause any Delta combos, so it just fights with match Trinities. It would be perfect if you could raise your own attack power somehow, but I guess that can be helped. Next is a sample of an AP heavy deck. The concept here is to constantly control the flow of the match with a constant supply of AP. The Banking, Climatic Theory, Rose Letters, and Beast Awakening Hassel. This deck is good against double attack decks with low AP. This deck is bad against other wait out decks that drag things into the late game. This activates the Emperor combo, Delta combo, so unit battles are surprisingly enough in your favor. The general is good and can take just about any deck uneven, but things get a little sticky if you lose Rose Letters, so I guess that would be the deck's weakling. Finally, a double attack deck, something. Second Seal, Cheer Up, Healing Waves, Entrance the Exquisite. This deck is good against wait out decks whose attacks you can ignore. AP heavy decks due to low HP. The Arena combo 2 Delta combo will cover your weakness as a double attack deck, your low AP. This deck uses the new systems well. You end up with a lot of AP at the end, so your biggest worry is damage dealing junction abilities. Okay. Quit calling me Bad Rise. I saw that comment. It's on Rise. On Rise. I know. Thanks for the decks, leader. Bad Rise and Kaki leader are so cute, lol. I have been trying my deck. Little Delta combos are really strong. It kinda throws off the deck balance, but they are really worth putting together. I faced a rather interesting deck the other day. If the game was confusing enough, it's gonna be a lot more confusing now. Jesus. Apologize to my opponent for writing this down. The Trinity, Healing Waves, Come Back Alive, Twilight Knight, Pierce the Third. The counter effect isn't too great. Even if you get healed, you'd still have to be on your toes. Arena Combo 1 makes up for the low charisma. It is not really a strong deck, but it makes for a tough one. Okay. Oh, now that other people are calling me Bad Rise too. It's on Rise. Thank you for the deck information. Look into your comments, and the new version give us more for our own decks. More options for our decks. And the final one, the World's Forum. Wasn't sure where to put this, but this does have something to do with the world, so I will put it here. I was out leveling with my friends, let's call them A and B. Suddenly A shouted, "Ah!" I rotated the camera to see what it was, and in front of the bamboo blinds, you know, the kind you see on the shrines, there was black spots floating all over the place. B suddenly said, "Oh yeah, they say you're going to a coma if those get you." A shiver went down my spine, and I'm sad to say too scared to move. That's when A shouted, "Let's get out of here," while he shouted that he took his sword out and went after the black spot. I ran away with B as fast as I could. This is getting long, so I'll stop for now. More to come. Continued from my last post. We made it back to town, took a deep breath, and then whispered to A, but it didn't reach him. We thought he may have logged out, so we checked his member address, but it looked like A was still logged in. We kept trying for 1 or 2 more hours, but our whispers to A just kept getting bounced back. Eventually, we just gave up on that for the day. When I logged in the next day, A was still there, but just like the day before, my whispers to him kept getting bounced back. B and the other guild members tried, but we got the same results. And this situation continues even now. All the guild members are worried that A might be in a coma. At this point, it would make more sense that if he'd been spirited away somehow. Has anyone else experienced something similar? Please post if you have any information. Lol, is this a troll? I mean, not that I care. You're on the wrong board for requesting info talking about your experiences. Please move this to the rumors board. Also, I hope nobody else gives this thread any more replies. That sounds horrible, I'm sorry, but I've never seen the black spots myself, so I can't provide any information, but I pray that A makes it back home safe. If you're looking for info, how about contacting Nuada or, based on his post, Oshino 8Cs? I think he's usually on top of all sorts of information. Sorry to put it this way, but just who do you think you are? What gives you the right to call Masaki's post trolling, or tell him to go to the rumor board, or tell people not to reply? If this is really the wrong board, an admin will say something, you are not out to help anyone. You're just stroking your own ego. I think it's fine for people to share their experiences here. People are going to complain if you try to be the board vigilante, so watch it. Oh, hey there, calm down. I know what you are trying to say, but there's no point in getting worked up. Well, here's the message from my wonderful gracious guildmaster. Let's meet by the pier and the harbor in Makanu. So there you go. There really are a lot of black spot sightings lately, aren't they? I saw some weird effects coming from a weird monster a while ago. It's a goddamn shame that the AIDA effects are only like on the area of the game. I feel that it would have been so much more interesting to find glitch monsters that have more strength than they should, or they are straight up immortal and you have to run away. And you can recognize them by the AIDA like glitchiness of it. Like challenge monsters that got corrupted by AIDA, rather than go into this dungeon and find the black spots and clear them. It would be fun to see how that happens with the enemies, not just the field itself. Very sorry that I disturbed you. Thank you for giving me the message. In Pierre Macano, right? Please tell Noah that I will be there for sure while I'm off. About the Moon Tree lockdown. What does everyone think about the lockdown of the Moon Tree area? Really bugged by it, but why do they have to shut down the place? I like it so much for something I don't even remember happening. Lol, they deserve it. Here's the first assessment. Don't you think it's stupid to set aside such a hacked area just for those players that didn't know anything? This is why I can't stand the Moon Tree. Jesus, people are really rude on Volume 3. As a Moon Tree member, I cannot tolerate this. Please retract this statement. Man, quick acting like you are all pure and noble. Why should I take this from you? You guys hacked your own area. There is no point in talking to this sort of person. Let us not forget our ideals. Let us unify the remaining Moon Tree members and work towards resuming our guild activities. Man, you better watch out when you're in town. I can pick you out Moon Tree jerks just by how bad you stink. Jesus, they got a lot ruder. This is something that we were talking about, how the forums are really realistic on how they are written, but the only thing that they were missing is how fucking rude people are in real life forums. That fucking thread is probably the rudest ever in .hack. Like really, really fucking rude. Like more than I have seen on other posts. You got news. Jesus, that's a lot of news. Free streaming, welcome to Online Jack, the no-holds-barred information program that brings you the hottest topics. Our star reporter Salvador Ihara will bring you the dirt that you want to know, and here's more of this week's target, the Doyle syndrome. Ihara is hospitalized. This is the one that we saw, right? Yeah, I think this is the one that we saw back on Volume 2. No, that is completely... Are you getting married? What the fuck was that, Ihara? Carlos Ihara? Carlos. It didn't say Carlos, it said Carlos.
ダメダメこんなんで驚いてちゃプロのレポーターになれないよ。
プロになる気なんかありませんから。
だって学校クビになっちゃったんでしょ。
誰のせいよ。
Okay.
退院なんですね、相原さん。
ああ、だが喜んではいられない。小学校から姿を消した子供たちはまだ見つかっていない。
川口治君。
So the teacher is now a reporter in
たと
Ihara's
え学
fucking
校を
show.
辞めさせられても、あの子たちは私の生徒です。
子供たちを助け出そう。ドール症候群とザ・ワールド、その影に潜む真実を明かすんだ。
菅井教授、
University
ドール症候群
Hospital.
とネットゲームの関係についてお聞かせください。
テレビ？
はいどいて、ちょっとどいてね。
He just gets in. He doesn't give a shit.
我々にも話
お前の番組のせいで本がベストセラーになってこの騒ぎだ。
ガバッと印税が入ったらおごってくださいね。
助教授、どちらへ？
決まっている。子供たちを助けに行くんだろう。はい。
Okay, so Ihara has a team now. Interesting. Village may fall. Dude, they just sent the first civilian up there and the station is falling now? Jesus. The International Space Association announced the difficulties with the International Space Station Village today. Malfunctions have been seen in the electronics of the balancing system as well as the engines. Recovery procedures are taking place right now. Chris Endeavor of the International Space Association says that incompatibility of village operation programs on both the Earth and on board are the main reasons for this. He is also not ruling out the possibility that programs downloaded onto Village before the launch may have been affected, leaving no clear reason. Village is the second space station built after Evolution. Although Evolution developed new medicine and new materials that couldn't be tested on Earth, Village was to build a base on the Moon, explore Mars, and dock with satellites and space shuttles. Yeah, Yoshio Saka is the civilian what we saw on the previous volume. Kensho, Mike James, Tom Tyler. I love that the two fucking Americans. The Canadian has a Japanese name, but the two Americans have two names for name and surname. Mike James and Tom Tyler. Malfunctions occur in the functions that will operate when Village loses altitude due to the Earth's atmosphere. If this cannot be repaired, researchers say that there is a possibility that Village may crash into Earth. The International Space Association is determined to fix this problem as well as look into the hastening the return of the onboard civilian passenger Yoshio Hinoshita. Yeah, the other three, fuck them. This is the civilian that we have to save. They knew what they were getting into. Problems with the new car network car navigation system 3NS have caused many accidents. Defective models 3NS PKO2 something something. Roughly 980,000 units are affected. Jesus. Current reports show malfunction in its GPS capabilities and navigation system. Examples include coordinate switching to Canada while driving through Tokyo, or being led back to the point of origin after going through random locations. There have been cases of major accidents, such as the brakes operating while on auto drive. The developers South Marshall Inc. announced the recall of 3NS and warned its user to minimize the use as possible.
先日発売された新型ネットワークカーナビゲーター 3NS による事故が相次いでいます。発生原因はネットワークアクセスシステムの不具合とされており、対象台数は約97万5000台。開発元のサウスマーシャル社では 3NS の改修を発表するとともに同製品の使用を控えるよう呼びかけています。
That's pretty fucked up. Ihara released from hospital. Salvador Ihara held press conference after being released from the hospital for falling into a coma during an interview. The press conference includes Salvador Ihara's online Jack producer Takeya Tsutsui, president of the New Enterprises Inc. Kensuke Aiba. At a New Enterprises conference room, there were over 100 reporters at the press conference raising questions of the show's direction, causing the conference to become a heated exchange. The show itself is under criticism as well. The company that transmits online Jack Near Entering called the producers of the show and warned of its direction. TV stations have also aired criticism on news programs as well. The program uses too many special effects to attract viewers. It needs to be more serious, and if they were to cover a disease of sorts. I'm sick of Ihara, although I have supported him previously. The program is the only one claiming truth to the content, although the school and the authorities deny it. Near Enter should terminate the transmission. When will Ihara apologize? Such comments were raised when our reporters conducted a survey. Many people have negative views toward Online Jack and its main presenter Salvador Ihara. Online Jack featured the debut of Michiru Tajima as a correspondent. She too is the target of criticism, as she is known for being a former teacher who has just lost their credentials. 1.3 million signatures have been collected as part of a movement by the parents of the victims of the elementary school incident and Yuichi Sawaguchi of the Doll Solution team to terminate transmission of Online Jack. Then Salvador Ihara returned to alleviate the current mess. We shall wait and see. New tournament rules cause havoc. CyberConnect has announced a new tournament in the world. The game includes a place for PvP called the Arena. It holds tournaments regularly to select an Emperor champion. The new changes are implemented for the Sage Palace tournament. To alleviate the criticism towards the Arena and the PK systems, a director has been appointed to conduct all Arena system issues. To all players, do not recall the Arena system of all. Times have changed, but do not want arenas where simply follow. We do not want arenas where we simply follow the rules and anticipate the same results. I have implemented elements of surprise, tension, excitement, and entertainment. This tournament will rewrite the arena standards. I hope all of you enjoy the Ultimate Arena, as nothing has been held back, says the new appointed director. As many players step away from the online games due to the problems with the viruses, can this be the cure to revive its glory? Only time will tell. And Salvador Ihara unconscious, which is something that we already saw. Huh. We got mail. That's a lot of mail. Jesus. Uchi Yamada, conversion bonuses. Thank you for converting your data to .hackgu Vol 3 Redemption. Converting data has provided you with the following bonuses. Special video, a new movie has been added to the movie player on Desktop. Doppelganger equipment. If you have defeated doppelgangers in .hack GU Volume 1 and .hack GU Volume 2 Reminisce, and have the Own King and Forgotten Shadow and Moonlight Faith key items, and if you defeat them more than once during the game, you will obtain doppelganger only items that they have equipped when you defeat them after clearing the game. This would have been good to know before transforming the fucking file. I could still go back and defeat the doppelganger multiple times. We did defeat it once on volume 1. But again, this is not 100% run, so I don't care that much. It sucks that I know that that is a thing, and that it didn't do it. Dear Haseo, thank you for your regular patronage of the world. Please be aware that the enrollment period for the following campaign has ended. Stray Mecha Grunting Chimskicker, Lucky Data Collection, Big Man's Model, Chase the Bounty, Highway Master. Thank you for playing. Okay, so those are the missions that are the side quests that are gone for Volume 3. Newtown access granted. Dear Haseo, thank you for your regular patronage of the world. You have fulfilled the necessary conditions to travel to Bregepona. You may now select Bregepona from the town menu at Chaos Gate. We do hope that you enjoy your new adventures. Your benefits as a Holy Palace Emperor. Dear Haseo, thank you for your regular patronage of the world. In recognition of your championship victory at the Holy Palace Arena, we grant you the following privileges. Advanced Guild Home at Bregepona. The Advanced Guild at Home is located in the very back of Bregepona's lower town. However, please be aware that you are no longer able to use the Intermediate Guild's Home at Doldana. Alchemy level difference expanded to 20. You may now alchemize items with a difference in level up to 20. This applies for both Alchemy Factory and the platform. Please head to your new at home and speak to the administrative NPCs before using good
Sigma
features.
サーバー、ブレグエポナにあるカナードの上級アットホームに行こう。
Okay. About Moontree. Good afternoon, Haseo. Due to recent events, Moontree has ceased activities. Many members have left the group. At this point, only Kaede and the remaining members are back in Selkova. Moontree headquarters have been closed off. Our area data is damaged, and we have had our guild privileges revoked as a punishment for illegally modifying the area. Moontree was a very important place to me. I met all sorts of people and learned a lot there. It was here that I found a reason to live. If not for Moontree, I doubt I would have met you, Haseo. I cannot believe things have ended up this way. I feel like my heart has gone empty. I am so very, very sad. I wonder if I'll ever see Mellow Grunty again.
アトリ、また一人で悩んでいるのか。一人で抱え込むなよ。お前の問題は俺たちの問題なんだから。
Interesting that he said Ore no before changing to Oretachi. Huh. Power of the Avatar, Anonymous. Greetings, Haseo. I cannot reveal my name for certain reasons, but please think of me as your unseen ally. I'm deeply impressed by the power of the Avatar hidden within your PC and your determined efforts to take hold of that power. I have taken the liberty of modifying and upgrading your PC's Divine Awakening command. You can now perform Avatar Awakening. You may use this command to obtain items called Virus Cores from normal monsters. I fucking love that. There is only one point I wish you to be aware of. This ability must borrow strength from your party to activate, and therefore you cannot use it unless there are 3-person parties. Okay. I would be most pleased if this ability serves you well on your travels. I bid you well until we meet again. Until we meet again! And wish you good luck in your battles. Avatar Awakening, an awakening that uses the power of the epitaph, huh? I never knew this could be done. Just is this. It's interesting that that one wasn't voice acted. The growth of lost weapons. You can level up the lost weapons. Oh, that was one of my main complaints about the lost weapons on Volume 2, that they felt really weak for what they are supposed to be. So if you can upgrade that, that sounds good. Once again, it is your unseen ally. Did you read my previous mail? I hope you do not mind me contacting you again, but there is something else I must inform you about. Have you experimented with Avatar Awakening yet? As I informed you of earlier, you can obtain data particles known as virus cores by using this ability. As you are an epitaph user, these cores can be used to amplify your combat capabilities. By using virus cores, you can cause the weapons you receive at the Great Temple of Carlian Meth, the lost weapons, to grow. I have sent you the lost weapons back to the rifle owners. Piece of shit! I need to do the fights again. God damn it. The fucking asshole, send them back. All I will give you now is this information. I bid you farewell. Until we meet again. God damn it. The lost weapon is growing? I never knew there was a secret to them. And what am I supposed to do with the virus cores I can get from using the Avatar Awakening? Upgrade the lost weapons? He just told you that? Okay, I'm assuming we have new art, which is the one that we got from Apkalu. My idol. Seawater bath. Okay, I would love to keep playing, but I have been streaming for 3 hours and a half, and I have spent a whole hour of reading on volume 3. So I'm gonna call it a night. I will try to bring Dodhack more often back to the channel. I'm sorry that the first episode of Dodhack, for those of you that are watching it on YouTube, is just 1 hour of reading. Keep in mind that I stream for 3 hours and a half, so the 1 hour of reading also has 2 hours and a half of fighting the final fights on volume 2. That's the problems of streaming. Sometimes you have just not enough time to do what you want to. But yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed coming back to Dodhack. I love this franchise, and again, as soon as we're done with Son of the Enders, we did watch the OVA of Son of the Enders, and we're watching the anime. We have at least one more session of watching Son of the Enders, Dolores, which is the anime of Son of the Enders. When we are done with that, we will watch on the watch parties. We will watch the animes of Dodhack and talk about Dodhack and stuff like that on Discord. So if you want to be on Discord, let me know and I will send you an invite. And for now, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed our time with Dodhack GU Volume 2 and our time with Dodhack GU Volume 3. And I will see you on the next stream, video, or whatever I'm doing. I'm uploading a lot of videos lately. So yeah. Thanks for being here. Thanks for keeping the lights on. Riku the Dino Gamer, DLM, Peter Parker, Spider-Man, and for Ellie. I really, really appreciate your support. And if you want to be on the credits like all those beautiful people that I just mentioned, you just need to support the channel, and you can do it by subscribing, gifting subs in bits, tipping on the streams or on coffee, gifting me something from the throne list, or gifting yourself something from the merch. We have some cool merch that I made for all the games that I'm playing, and I'm planning on making Dodhack merch, so keep an eye on that. Or you could give myself something from the throw list. I also like merch from other things, and I have a bunch on Throne. Or you could commission me to edit videos. I'm a video editor and I do commissions, so that's it. Thanks for watching. Let's see who to rate.